Namaskar. I'm Kumar Rakesh and you're watching Global Conversation News TV. Today we're going to discuss on the crime and politics. Just you know the story of Uttar Pradesh. Now going to be claimed by Yogi Adityanath, Uttar Pradesh. Before that, that is called the Ulta Pradesh, governed by the old Sapa leader, SP leaders. Whatever they are trying to claim now, total scenario changed now, and how the history seeker criminals has been killed either in encounter, either by the people, either by the others. But the majority, most of the people of UP or country are happy now. How? The no crime. And UP primarily will be the state of the free crime, no crime, as the Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath had claimed earlier, no mafia in our state. And the first regime, and as we know it, most of the criminals all in left Uttar Pradesh. They're not trying to be in the jail of UP even. And you can take the name Mukhtar Ansari, Atik Ahmed, and so many. And more than 3,000 crore INR, the properties of the criminals had been seized or destroyed. Why not happen till now? What's the reason behind it? Why not law implemented? How is it taking the shelters and protection in the name of law? Where are the lawyers, judges, legal reformers? This is question, big question of the democracy of country and democracy of Uttar Pradesh as well. If you see, the crime and politics are synonymous. And earlier, if you see the data revealed by ADR, Association of Democratic Reforms, very well known institution, that is called the claim to watchdog on politics. So, political parties in election, number of candidates with criminal charges getting elected to the parliament has been on the rise of since 2004. It is a more than 100%. You will not amazing. Same case in the state legislatures and the number of parliamentaries also. The pending criminal cases has risen from 24% in 2004 to 43% in 2019. You can imagine. Earlier there was 100, now 233. Member of Parliament are history seater. All the grievous charges. You can expect that governance and accountability. To expect accountability and transparent governance from such political representatives is an utopian dream. Political parties, I am not naming it, all political parties include this. Doesn't care about criminal antecedent of the candidates as well as the winnability factor. They only see the winnability factor. If he is going to win, give him ticket. No mercy. Is there is a criteria for society, for the country, just to why the parliament going to protect and protecting the parliament, the criminals. In fact, the political parties rise in defense of candidates and rubbish the criminal charge against them, the political vendetta. There is a raid into the farmhouse of the BJP vice president and the Sapa and any party you can name it. So I'm not. All parties are same in this. Why they're giving the tickets? What's the problem? Why not they just trying to protect society? The political crime. If you see that, what is a political crime? Political offense involving over acts of omissions, where there is due to the act which produces the interest of the state and its government or the political system. It is to distinguished from the state crime in which the state break both their own criminal laws and public international law. Why? What is the human rights now? Recently, you see the case of the Atik Ahmed and all, and HRC has sent the notice to the state government. We should say or not. This is a matter of question. There is a matter of morality or immorality. We'll discuss it. This is matter of civil right or the legal rights, and is also matter of the great question for society. On all topics, we're going to discuss with the political analyst and the social activist, Madam Poonam Sharma ji. Welcome to our special show, Poonam ji. Just to see how the cases is growing, but now we can say we just anybody can claim the crime and politics bound is going to be loosened now. How do you comment? How do you see the complete arena of this crime and politics? Definition. Thank you.
Yeah, the recent happenings in Uttar Pradesh, killing of two deadly criminals by some people. So it has uh, it has raised some questions. Of course, we talk about ethics, we talk about law, rule of law, but to some extent, whatever had happened, I think we all should agree that when a criminal takes up, when a person takes to crime, to perform crime, I think the law of divinity plays here important role. So he or she has to meet an end, and that is like this. If we talk of Vikas Dubey or any other criminal, so they all had met the same end. They died like this. Now, if you come to if we talk in other terms, so a section of people, those who are glorifying this act, glorifying the Atiq Ahmed, people like Atiq Ahmed
Yeah.
and Ashraf, glorifying criminals. I think that is unfortunate, and it is being it is whatever I had come to know about through all those discussions and whatever has come out in the media. So it all has been it has been seen that most of the political parties, those who had once supported these type of criminals, and with the help of these criminals only they had survived their politics, political power, they had gains, they had made good gains out of them. So then it is very unfortunate. So maximum support is from the political parties, those who had, used their, used the crime, used their power, and supported them. And very interestingly, every political party, when means anywhere, if you go to West Bengal, if you take up the case of Maharashtra, anywhere in India, except few, you will see that crime and politics, they have close nexus. Without, means they have become a synonym. And if you are, and it is an appeal to all the politicians of our country, you are working for the good of the people, and if you are working for the good of the people, your intentions are good, then without the help of these criminals also you can gain, you can take you can achieve power. It is not like that. And most of the times all those criminals, they are from a very like a Robin Hood image they had been trying to gain, and all of them, maximum of them, all those mafias, in the due course of time, they had been able to gain take part in electoral politics also. That is very unfortunate, because this is not done. This should not be encouraged actually. And whatever is happening, I think it is
But
for the good.
but
We should not
Poonam ji,
glorify.
who is encouraging? Should not be encouraged. But who in all party are just promoting and encouraging those type of criminals for the sake of votes, for the inability status. How do you realize it?
This is very unfortunate. That is, after independence, the politics has taken the turn, the way it has. It is not to be appreciated, because most of the times the politicians, they had uh, they had to reach people. They had to reach people, but it doesn't mean that they take help of these crime. Of course, money is required, but if not only that, executive, judiciary, and legislative, these three means there is a demarcation, and but in the due course of time, it is being seen that they had started interfering in their, you know, their
Purnam, at the
interference has been
time of
observed.
break, just sorry,
Yeah.
this time of break, and after break, we'll just take answer how some officials are going to be make new narratives. There is no law and order in UP. NHRC, all they send the notice, although state government has made commissions and all. So I'll take answer from you. Then stay with us. Time of the break. Welcome to the break. This we're discussing the crime and politics. The bond is going to be loose now, and with reference to the UP, how the UP is going to the free from crime, as we can say it, as we can claim it, whatever government is going to claim or the police is going to claim, but peoples are happy overall, except some so-called minority leaders. They have no followers, as I think. One of the you're saying that should not be promoted, should be not be increased. Who is increasing? Who is promoting? One. Number two, after this type of incident, the National Human Rights Commission has sent a notice to state government. Do you think this is some sense
It
in the
doesn't
name
make
of
any
human
sense.
rights and
It
civil
doesn't make,
rights? Some organization came and go.
because
Please,
Kamlesh Tiwari was killed.
little loud, please. Ji.
Kamlesh Tiwari, when he was killed, where was National Human Rights Commission then? There had been so many cases. There had been lynching of people. There had been, so many. But where was Human Rights Commission? And interestingly, some groups have been, trying to color it in a very different way. Crime Criminal is a criminal. He doesn't have any religion. He doesn't have any. So one should be careful. One should really be careful while segregating the, because it does not carry a good message. Because we should not glorify, we should never glorify, and as because if we look into the case of Kasab, some people were saying that Kasab also, he was tried and he was killed. He was put to he was hanged to death. So but how much money we had put into 20 crores? So whose money it was? It was our money, we had paid. So what should be done? All the criminals, everyone, there are so many. So we all taxpayers are should we pay for their, pay for their we should pay for them. We all are paying, in fact. So if something happens like that, I think the law, divinity, plays important role here, whatever. So I think it should be left done. It should not be glorified. And of course, the environment should be clean for the future generations also, because, and it depends on the political will of the people, those who are running the government, those who are in the power. If they wish with an iron fist, they really can control these things. So, and it is very important also, because the level of politics has, what we had seen over these decades, many in UP and Bihar. It was really unfortunate, because you see the terror you see the terror in Bihar, Shahabuddin, not to speak of Mukhtar Ansari, and there are so many.
Little loud, Pramji.
There are
Why?
so many. Vikas Dubey, he was killed in an encounter, and
Yeah.
Mukhtar Ansari, Mukhtar
Mukhtar
Ansari,
Ansari is alive
Shahabuddin.
now. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Mukhtar Ansari and Shahabuddin. You can see that, and if you are we people, we all are aware whatever had happened all over these years. So the crime which the with the help of crime, these politicians, they are surviving. I think it should, the time has come to stop this now.
Yeah,
It is not, no, no,
you are
no.
right.
Now, yeah, because gone is gone now. We should make the environment more clean, and of course, good politicians like Yogi ji is required for each and every state, I say, because you cannot, a criminal is a criminal. You cannot just take. Today, I came across a news that a candle march was being carried out in Kolkata. What is this? What are people up to? What do they want? It is not like this. All have the right to live. Even India should be a land where everyone can live peacefully, and this only who can make it possible? Only the people, those who are ruling, they can make it possible. With an iron hand, you have to deal with these problems. And interestingly, when police department, in fact, some day ago I have,
Also, next is by the police, politics, sometimes
yes,
media also. Sometimes
yes,
media, the
yeah,
praise police and politics and the
yes,
crime,
it
how they
should,
are
it
doing,
should end.
they go to recover. And
It
now I
should.
can see as a media person, there is so many criminals in media also. They are taking shelter in the name of media.
Why some political leaders, why some people, they did not utter a word when Raju Pal was killed or Umesh Pal was killed?
Yeah,
And
that is the
media,
question.
and
The big
interestingly,
question.
media has made Atiq Ashraf case as if they both were, hero. I really
So
don't understand what
I disagree.
media
I
is.
totally disagree the role of media personally also as a media person, journalist also. I don't like the word the media as a journalist. I can tell you whatever the role of electronic media last 1 month in the name of Atik and all, that is not commendable. Sorry, this is not acceptable.
Not
How you're
acceptable.
glorifying the criminals act and life. This is
No,
not
one,
society.
I have a question to everyone, media,
Yeah,
politicians, from police department. Uh, is this land yours or not? Is this yours land?
yeah,
How are you treating your own land? This is a big
right.
question. If you are treating your land your own, then I do not think these things have any room for, you know, these. You should not resort to such actions which are anti-state and no. So you should, means, even media, police, politicians, they all should work together for the welfare. It should be a welfare state actually,
For an ideal society,
ideal
ideal just
society.
whatever at least
Then
Mr.
why they when we talk, if we talk about Ram Rajya, why they oppose it? राम
Yeah,
राज्य में सभी सुखी थे. Everyone was happy and there was justice for everyone. So जब हम राम राज्य की बात करते, if we say, then we are communal, because Ram, this was an ideal state. So if you are aspire for an ideal society, then you have to take a good stand. Of course, now Uttar Pradesh government, whatever has been is being done, that is
that is commendable.
appreciated. Yeah,
That should be
very much
appreciated. So
appreciated,
nice of
very
you
much.
just to participate. So
In
nice of
future
you, Pranati.
also.
So nice just to participate with the thoughts. And as we think the society should be free from the criminals, either any trades, any business. So criminal and criminal acts should not be protected by any responsible citizens
Should
of
not be
society for
encouraged.
the sake
Right.
of the ideal nation and crime-free nation as we think it. Thank you very much
Thank you.
and thanks for your participation.